This is Roxana from Avid Diva, and today is day 12 of the 100-day challenge. And the topic is, it could be considered controversial, it really isn't, or maybe it is, I don't know. This is completely an opinion, and as opinions go, you can take it or leave it. What I want to talk about is not everything that happens to you is because of who you represent. What am I trying to say with this? Not everything that happens to you because you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, fat, skinny, smart, dumb, a teacher, a police officer, a lawyer, a doctor, a used car salesman. Not everything that happens to you is because of who you represent. Sometimes people just don't like you, and that's okay. They have a right to their opinion. Now, the reason why I was inspired to make this video is because I had a friend that had a situation this week where she had an encounter with a person of a different race than she was, and she did not consider the event racist at all. She was talking about the fact that we are all a little stressed out lately, and it's kind of like road rage but without the car, because she was not in a car at the time that this happened. And I tend to agree with her in the sense that we are all a little touchy lately. We're too sensitive. For whatever reason, we find everything offensive. And so sometimes we snap at people when there really is no need. Now, and keep in mind that she was one race, and the person that was talking to her, the encounter she had, was with a person that was basically very rude, different race from her. And she mentioned the state of stress that we're all in. And when I looked at the comments below, there were 4 or 5 people that were making it all about race and slamming one race against the other. And I felt bad because, in my opinion, not everything is about race. More importantly, the fact that we're looking at it from that perspective says more about us than it does about the person that was actually doing whatever it was that she did. So my message to you today is, whenever you feel that something is being done to you because of what you represent, because you're a woman, because you're gay, because you're Hispanic, whatever the reason may be, try to look at it from a clean perspective. Stop looking at it from that perspective, because again, it says more about you than it says about the person that's doing it to you. There's 2 things that I want you to remember. Number 1, you are a mirror, so you're reflecting back and forth whatever you and the other person are going through. The best example I can give you of that is when you go to a store and you don't even say hi to the person that's in the cash register. Usually they say hi, but after that they don't say anything else. They keep to themselves. They're quiet. If you come with a big smile and you say hi back to them and whatever, and the conversation just flows freely. Why is that happen? Well, it's simply they're mirroring back to you. Whatever energy you give them, they're giving back to you. The second thing I want you to think about when you think about anything being about who you represent is, if you come at it from that perspective, be it race, sex, whatever you want to make it about, is it saying more about them or is it saying more about you? I give you the example of, recently there's a movie being done about an African American singer who is very dark skinned and had a lot to say about that when she was alive. And the person that was picked to play her is a person from the Dominican Republic, light skin, still African American. The funniest thing to me was that people were saying, "Oh, she's not African American. She's from the Dominican Republic." I guess you need to know that when they brought the Africans to be slaves, the United States was not the only country that got slaves from Africa. Pretty much every country on this side of the planet got Africans from Africa. So she does have African blood in her. And when you bring that up, most people go, "Oh, well, you're being racist now. No, I'm not being racist. I'm just stating a fact. I don't care who plays the singer. I just care that her story's heard. And if it takes this particular person because she's popular right now, guess what? I'm all for it. You can't look at everything as it's an issue of who you represent, because you're cutting yourself short of a lot of experiences because of it. If you think that people are not going to like you because you're fat, or because you're skinny, or because you're a girl, you're limiting yourself to the opportunities that can rise from a situation that you've never been in. So the message today is simple. Keep an open mind and an open heart with every situation. Now, don't think I'm a naive. I know there's racism and a lot of discrimination in this world. All you have to do is look at the election race this year and you'll see a lot of racism and discrimination. What I'm saying is, don't be part of the melee. Don't be part of the problem, be part of the solution. If you don't want people to treat you differently because of who you are, then start teaching them that people that are your race, your sex, whatever, are just people. Treat them normally and treat them how to treat you. So that's my message for today. I hope I didn't ramble on too much. You go all have a good night, and thank you for watching. If you like it, like it. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. This is Roxana. Have a good night.